Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This video is going to be a little bit of a live update, a little bit of a chatty get ready with me. I'm also going to tell you a bit about my plans with this channel and what you can expect from me in the near future. So let's get right into it. So I have a few products here in front of me. I'm not going to talk about it too much, I think, but most of these I just have to test out and try out and use before I can actually review them. So that is what I'm going to do while chatting with you guys. So let me first apply my eye primer. By the way, it's a super gloomy rainy day. Today is raining very hard, so you can probably hear that in the background. I always find it a little bit difficult to talk about something else than the makeup when I'm actually doing makeup. I find it pretty easy to talk about the thing that I'm doing, and talking about something else is just a bit of a challenge. Okay, so we have the Earth palette by Oden's Eye that I got for Black Friday, but I haven't used it yet. So I wanna try this one out and just see how I feel about it. I am just gonna build up the crease with these mattes. So we got quite a few new subs on this channel. My channel has grown quite a bit in the past few months, and I also got monetized, which is great. So I can also make a little bit of money now with this channel, which is really amazing because I can put this back into my videos. I can actually take that money and buy some things for review, maybe buy some more whole collections, or maybe buy some more expensive things, because I also sometimes feel like people will watch videos about things that are more expensive like you really want to know what it's about before you splurge on something. For example, I recently did my first Chanel video, and that was a very successful video on my channel, so really happy about that, to see that if I invest a little bit extra that I can make videos that do better. Also, I can use that money. Well, I'm not making that much yet, but if I keep on making some extra money with this channel, I can also put it back in my equipment. I actually already bought some new lamps, and I'm also buying a new computer for editing so that I can be very fast with the editing of my videos. So you're gonna notice that as well, because it's gonna take much less time, especially to edit and render videos. It used to take my computer like an hour, maybe longer, to render a video of 30 minutes. And that is just a lot of time that you could be working on things. And of course I try to multitask. When something is rendering, I can work on something else, but I cannot work in the editing program as long as something is rendering. So I can maybe make the thumbnail at that time, or maybe I can work on the description box, things like that. But those things don't usually take as much time. Those usually don't take an hour. So if I can take that time, if I can use that time and edit it on a video, but also if I can render a video very quickly, I can also put it up very quickly, and then I can be quicker with putting up things that are kind of time sensitive. So I'm definitely putting money back into the channel. That is my plan. So if you see commercials, if you see any ads on my channel, it is going back into the channel. That's the whole plan, and that is what I'm gonna do. I just want to buy the things that you guys want to see and give you the videos that you want to see, and it costs some money. So for me, the fun of this whole channel is also to like share my love of makeup, make some money with that, and then be able to do that even better and more professionally. But okay, that is a part of what has been going on behind the scenes. I am making some more money with the channel now, putting that back into the channel. But there are also some other things going on, and we have some new people here that might not know kind of like my background story, don't really know what is going on, what I'm actually doing in my daily life, what I'm actually doing next to the YouTube business. And I have actually been a student for, I think, 7 years, something like that. I've been studying for quite some time, and I started with studying sociology. I always say that wrong apparently. But then after that I started studying philosophy. I did a second bachelor philosophy. I did a master's, and right now I'm still kind of a philosophy student, but I have been searching for a job for quite some months now. I've been really focusing on searching for a job. So I've been doing YouTube, and in the meantime I've been kind of finishing up my studies, and I've also been looking for a job, and I found one. I've actually started working full-time, so that does have quite an impact on my channel and on my social media usage and output, and the time I have for everything, when I can do everything, how much time I have to film videos, edit videos, and how much energy I have. Because for a while there I didn't have much else to do, which was nice in a way but also kind of stressful in a way, because I really wanted to get to work, and I'm just, how can I explain this? I was just stressed out about getting a job, so I couldn't really appreciate having this channel or filming videos. I still found it fun, but there was just this underlaying layer of stress that made me just stressed out in general, and then sometimes I would film videos and just feel stressed about other things, and I couldn't really enjoy filming the video because of that. I feel like this video is gonna be all over the place, so I hope you can kind of follow me. If something is unclear, please let me know. I don't mind clarifying in the comments. But okay, I found a job and things are going to change, and I just started at the moment that I'm filming this. I'm not entirely sure when I'm actually posting this. I also don't want to get into the details of the job too much right away, but right now I am working full-time 5 days a week, and I just had my first week, and when I get home it's dark out. I'm quite tired. I think I'm gonna have to get used to the new rhythm, like sleeping early, getting up early a little bit, but also I just have a lot more things to do now. I have a lot more responsibilities, other things to think about. But on the other hand, I feel way more excited to film videos now. I really look forward to having the time to film videos, and the fact that I can do it all the time makes it more of a hobby, and I don't feel like it still was when it was the only thing I could do. It was like there was a lot of pressure on this part of my life to fulfill me, to make me feel useful and happy, and now this is just an extra thing that I do because I enjoy it, and it's no longer kind of like the only thing that I do. I just kind of have to get used to not having all the time in the world to do this, because I used to kind of have that, not entirely, but I was never tired or anything really when I could film. So I kind of have to see how I can plan everything, because of course it's a lot to have a YouTube channel next to a full-time job, and it's nothing I'm used to, it's nothing I know of. I don't know how other people do this or did this. I don't know how it's gonna work for me, when I can do it, what I can do without getting completely burned out. But what I do know is that I want to keep working on this channel. I want to keep doing this because it is just so much fun for me, and I just really love being on YouTube. And I think it's kind of funny because I feel like the moment my channel started kind of taking off, and also my Instagram, I found a job and couldn't spend all the time on it anymore. So I feel like so much is happening with my channel right now, even though I'm not gaining like thousands of subscribers right away, but it's growing. I feel like a lot of things are happening with my YouTube and Instagram right now, but I'm not paying attention to it as much as I could before, because I'm just doing other things during the day. I can't be checking my YouTube all day. I can't do all the little things that you can do like around posting the content. For example, I can't post stories during the day because I'm not home. I'm not working from home. I have to go into the office. So I can only do things, work on those things at night when I get home and I'm tired and I just have a few hours before I have to go to sleep. So yeah, a lot is changing for me. There's a lot to get used to, a lot that I have to figure out how I'm gonna do everything. But I'm noticing that filming during the weekend, at least, I'm filming on a Sunday now, that filming during the weekend at least really works for me. I like doing it. It is very fun for me. I'm not too tired because I have a free day, and then I can also edit already a little bit during the weekend. For me, editing during the week after work is not that much of a hassle because it's just pretty chill. I'm just sitting behind my desk editing a little bit. If I'm lucky, the video isn't that much work to edit anyway. So I really have to figure out a schedule for myself. But I kind of wanted to tell you about this because things might change a little bit, and they might be changing a little bit for the near future because I am just figuring things out. Right now, the plan is to have 3 videos a week. I'm gonna try to film 2 videos on Saturday, 1 video on Sunday, and then post them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I don't have to have the stress of filming and editing in the weekend. So I'm probably gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Central European time. You can look up on Google what is your time zone and when it's gonna be live for you. So that is gonna be my plan for now. Next to that, I'm not gonna be able to do all the little things around posting the content, and I might also post less on Instagram because I don't really know right now when to do looks outside of filming YouTube videos. It's just a little bit difficult because it is so dark in this apartment, and it is so dark once I get home. Right now it is winter, the sun sets at, I don't know, 5:45 p.m. and I don't really know right now how it's gonna go with doing other looks. This might change. I might have more time to do that if I can work a little bit from home. I don't know yet what exactly is gonna happen with this job. I don't know what it's gonna look like in a month or 2. So it's for now. For now, I don't really know when to do other looks, and usually I do a lot of looks just during the day and then I post them on Instagram at some point. So I was really getting into Instagram. I was really posting a lot of on Instagram, like maybe 5 times a week before I started working, and I don't know if I can keep that up, but I'm gonna do my best, and I will try to keep you in the loop if anything changes, if my schedule changes or anything like that, if I end up being too busy for 3 videos a week. But I'm gonna really try and do that. But I just think that it's gonna be quite difficult to film during the week, but I've only been working for a week now, or actually 4 days, so I don't know how it's gonna be exactly. I just really have to figure this out because I'm used to just being a student, having some courses that I have to follow some lectures for and study a little bit, and then next to that to have quite some time to make videos. But it's all gonna change now. And yeah, I just wanted you to know what is going on. So if you're like, why hasn't she posted today? Why is she less active on Instagram? What is going on? That you know that this is the reason, that I am busy with other things, that I'm maybe busy with some other things, that I can't really help it. But I'm gonna try my best to have you not notice that. But it's gonna be different to do things like outside of filming the videos. That's like the main thing I'm gonna focus on, and then everything I can do because of filming the videos, like taking pictures of looks, reviewing things and things like that. I just have to see how it goes outside of the weekend, like next to the weekend, if I can really review makeup or do looks or things like that. That is all something that you don't really notice too much, but behind the scenes things are going to be a little bit more difficult, and that might mean that I'm gonna be a bit slower with some videos. For example, for the ranking new makeup videos, I have to try everything that I rank in those videos, or at least I feel like I have to try those things a few times, like maybe 3 times, 4 times. It really depends on the thing. If it is something that I've basically already tried, already used, it might be pretty easy to make up my mind. For example, if I've already used the eyeshadow formula from the particular brand, or if it is a blush and I already have tried blushes from the brand, things like that, I won't try them like 5 times. But if I am trying an eyeshadow palette from a new brand, then I do try it quite a few times before I can really tell you, because I don't really have anything for reference. I don't have anything to reference it to, and I just really want to give you an opinion that you can actually base purchases on. If I just tell you after using it once it is good, and maybe after using it 5 times I would have discovered something that would make me not recommend it, I'd rather just tell you right away that something isn't good if it isn't. I just want to be honest with you. I want to give you valuable content that is really useful, and I just want you to buy the things that work for you and spend your money wisely, and I want to help with that. And I also think it's gonna get easier because I might be able to work from home a little bit in a few months. And also, once it is a bit lighter when I get home, I will probably feel more inspired to do looks because the sun is still shining and I can actually see what I'm doing. This apartment is so dark, so I also, if I feel like I can film something or try something or do a look at some other time, I'd rather do that, because this is like such a dark apartment. Like, this is during the day and behind me it's like so dark. And also, we're planning to move, and if that all happens the way we want, then I'll probably have a room to film in, or at least a separate room to film in. Yeah, maybe it's not only gonna be my makeup room, but at least I can film in a room, because now I'm sitting in the living room and we don't really have separate rooms. There's just a wall, and behind that is my boyfriend working right now. But we both have YouTube channels and we just have to really work together in a way. We have to, what's the word? I forgot the word. We have to take into account each other's work, because you can't really make a sound when someone is filming because the camera, the microphone is gonna pick it up and you can hear it. So that's also something that makes it harder. If I get home and I want to film, then my boyfriend has to stay quite quiet for me to be able to do that. But also, once we move, it might not be as dark where I film at night. The thing that is so difficult here is that the wall behind me, it's like slanted, so it is much darker underneath that. It's keeping out the light. It is so hard to light that area, but if it were just a straight white wall, it would actually be so much easier to make that look good and make that look light. So that's a bit of a struggle. My background, I don't know if that is something other people notice, but for me it's really a struggle to make that look good, and it always looks different. Sometimes it's so sunny and there's like sun reflecting in the window of the other building next to us, and then that makes everything look crazy. But then sometimes it's also so dark. My main goal in the coming months, or one of my main goals, of course it's not my absolute main goal, but it is very important to me. It is important to me to keep a balance. I don't wanna be stressed and get burned out and hate everything I'm doing because I'm doing too much and I'm trying to do too much and I'm asking too much of myself. I wanna be happy to film. I wanna be happy on camera. I just wanna have a nice chill atmosphere in my videos, and I don't know if anyone else notices it, but I do notice it when I'm not my usual happy self in a video. So I'm just gonna try to make this all work, to combine everything. And of course, if you're watching this and you have any experience with this, you know how to combine a full-time job with a YouTube channel. I don't know anyone like that is watching it. If you have any tips or ideas, just tell me. Just let me know. I am open to suggestions. I always love to hear from you. By the way, I'm using the blush duo from the Kiko Sweet Affairs collection in, what's this one called? This is the one in Sweet Biscuit, and I'm trying to use the blush kind of like a bronzer, but I think it might be a little bit too light for that. Or does it work? It does something, but I don't know if I would really call this bronzer. Just applying a bit on my forehead. I do feel like even after a week of working, I feel like my excitement for makeup has really come back. I was still excited, but I wasn't like thinking about the moment I could finally do my makeup again and do a look with something again. It was like I could do it every day. Every day was a day I could apply makeup basically, and sometimes that doesn't work for me. If I can do something every day, then I don't know, I never really look forward to it. Is it weird, or do other people have that? Trying to cover up this breakout is like Mission Impossible. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work out. Just what it is right now. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of an actual bronzer because I feel like this is just a little bit too soft. Just taking a bit to deepen this up. By the way, I completely forgot to put a little bit of eyeshadow base or something under my eyes. With the SPF that I'm using nowadays, I actually have to put something under my eyes because it's kind of greasy. It's a little bit too greasy, and then it kind of mixes with the eyeshadow there and it seeps into my lines. I don't have that problem with other SPFs. For the rest, I really like the SPF, but that is like a thing that I have to remember, and I forgot about it. I just have to put something in there. It already looks a little bit like it is seeping into the lines. I don't think you see it from a distance. I can still walk around with this eyeshadow, but it's not perfect. It's not perfect. So where was I? My boyfriend was grabbing some coffee. Let me see. I'm thinking what blush I want to use. I have this Gigi one from Alien or Unearthly Cosmetics. This is kind of like warm and kind of berry, kind of an interesting shade. I also have this Cheek Pop Pearl in Coral Pop, which is quite warm. I feel like this look became kind of cool toned, like on the cool toned side. Then I also have this Giorgio Armani cream blush that I want to try at some point. Do I want to use this, or do I want to do something a little bit more interesting? Not that it isn't interesting, but it's just the most safe choice for blush. I think I'm just really curious to see if this is gonna work out for me, because apparently it's pretty pigmented. This is the swatch. That is what it looks like. That is interesting because that is quite warm. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit on a brush. This looks kind of like a glowy blush as well. And tapping it off, which I usually don't really do, but just to be safe, I just took the tiniest bit of this on a brush that is a little bit more fluffy. Okay, I think I can kind of make this work like this. It looks good, but it's not gonna be the easiest blush to use, to wear, because it is but I could blend it out. I think it's pretty. Just gonna take a tiny bit again, tapping off the brush and applying that, blending it out. I can see how this would be a difficult blush to wear, to apply, and you kind of have to be careful with it. You kind of have to pay attention when blending this so it doesn't grab on too much, so you can still blend it out and you don't get like a stripe of blush on your face. I feel like this worked out. with this technique. It wasn't too hard to do. It's a pretty shade. I think I chose the right brush for it, but interesting. It is interesting. I think I do like it, but it's a little bit of a scary blush for sure. Just gonna leave it at that and then grab the Kiko Sweet Affairs highlighter duo. That one. Take a little bit of the lighter, a little tiny bit of the deeper one, applying that. So I guess the point of this video is to just tell you that a lot is going on behind the scenes and to give you an idea of what I do with the rest of my time and the rest of my life. I'm just trying to combine all of this and figure it out and see what I can do and how much I can do for my channel. I think 3 videos a week is good for now. If other things end up being possible, I can reconsider. It's just that I won't be able to do as much. I think the main thing is that I'm not gonna be able to do a lot of extra things, longer videos, videos that take a lot of time and a lot of work. And also it's gonna be difficult to do a lot of Instagram around the posts that I do. Maybe I will post a little bit less. Kind of sad about that because I was really doing well on Instagram, but we're just gonna see how it goes, and I just wanted you to know what you can expect from me. Okay, I'm just gonna finish my makeup off camera now because I feel like I've kind of finished talking. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows, put on lip, and then I'll be right back for the conclusion of this video. And this is gonna be the finished look. I will put all the details, everything that I used, I will put it in the description box. You can always find what I'm wearing over there if you're ever wondering what I have on my face. So in a way, right now with me working, running this channel is gonna be a little bit more difficult. But in another way, on the other hand, it's gonna be a little bit more easy because I will have more money. I will have some more options to buy things, to try things. I can put this back in my channel. The things that I bought for my channel right now, like recently, I didn't buy them from the money I made with my channel. I mean, I haven't made that much money yet. So a part of my job is gonna go back into the channel, and also a part of the channel, like what I make in the channel, is gonna go back into the channel. So it's a little bit of both of those things. So it's good news in a way, and I think it's just gonna be different but not worse. I just have to learn how to run this channel without being home every day all day. By the way, I just quickly wanted to say that this Earth palette is really great. I really love this look. It is really different from anything I've done. I was really scared when this was first released that this was gonna be too harsh on me, that the colors weren't gonna work on me, but I quite like the result. I quite like how this looks. Okay, I think I've talked enough in this video. I think I've chatted enough. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Please let me know in the comments. I would love to answer them. It might be that you want to know other things than I have talked about today. I don't know exactly when this is gonna go up. Maybe I have some other feelings. Maybe my feelings have changed a little bit by that time, but we'll see. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and then I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.